What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Yeah, this video is going to be really different. This is a reaction video that I'm doing in regards to It's Justine's World, a vlogger that I came across some time ago when she uploaded a video called Sleeping with the Enemy. At the time I subscribed to her, she had 9,000 subscribers. And after that video, she quickly got to close, right at 40,000 subscribers. So a lot of you probably heard of Justine's World because of that video, but she has since privated or deleted it because her ex Slick has passed. But we're gonna talk about It's Justine's World, and if you're interested, stay right here. Okay, let me say this. Before we continue, this video is going to be protected by the Fair Use Act of 1976. I'm going to offer my commentary and opinion based on her vlogs that she's placed on a public platform. Let me explain why I chose to do a video to Justine and her channel, It's Justine's World. I started to see a lot of inconsistencies, a lot of conflicting things that she was doing and saying, and I was like, wait a minute. So let me start from the beginning. I came across her channel when she uploaded Sleeping with the Enemy. I wanted to support her because she was going through a difficult time. She said she was in a relationship with a guy who basically called her old and said that, you know, some other ugly things. And I was like, oh, that's just awful. So I subscribed because I wanted to support. But as I watched her, I kept saying something is just not right, and I can't put my finger on it, and I don't know what it is, but something is just not clicking for me. As a woman of a certain age, which we are, because we're close in this, well, she has grown children, I have grown children. I think she's like 46, maybe 47. I am 54. So I'm thinking, you know, women of a particular age, we respond, I thought, with a little more wisdom in our movements, even if we chose to date younger men. We did it with the experience of time. You know what they say, you know, with age comes wisdom. In some cases, not all, I guess. Anyway, so like I said, it was just a lot of inconsistencies that I was seeing. There was some things that was conflicting. She went into great detail how difficult this relationship was with her and her ex. And I just kept watching. I was like, something's just not right. And I couldn't figure out what wasn't right. Because she would say, oh, he's awful to me, but I love him. He's terrible to me, I'm going to miss him. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna miss him. I do love him, but Stick, he hurt me so bad. He's always lying, and he got a bad record of cheating. And I got to a point where he's meeting people and talking to people online, and I would do the same thing to make him mad. And I would do the same thing to make him mad.
What? And then I came across his channel. He doesn't have a lot of videos on his channel. He does have one explaining his relationship with her. And let him tell you about that.
Yeah, I want to talk to y'all today about, like, what's been going on between, you know, me and Justine or whatever. Everything ain't been right, like, 100 like that. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna come to the internet no more and act like I'm happy and all this, and I'm not. So, I'm not trying to make her look bad or bash her, because she probably not happy either. So I'm just sharing with y'all how I feel. And I'm not finna put like every detail out there, like what's been going on. There's been a lot going on. Like, if I really told y'all like what's really been going on, y'all would be like, wow, that's a lot. Like, and I tried to deal with it, tried to like adapt to her situation and all that, but I don't know, I guess it's not working out. And I feel like I'm not gonna get on here and like try to make it seem like I'm wrong or I'm the bad guy. And no, like the last video when we both sat down and talked, I kind of made myself seem like I was the bad guy, like I did something wrong. I did, don't get me wrong, but she did a lot of stuff too, like that you guys don't know about. And I'm not going to share that with you guys, and I'm not going to share like what I did, because wrong is wrong and whatever, but two wrongs don't make a right, so hey. But in the meantime, I've been, you know, trying to move forward and be the best man I could be to her and whatever, but it ain't been working. I guess she not seeing it, or I can't really explain, because I can't like really say like the situation that was been going on. But and I might be moving from Arizona. I got a little while to decide, but I don't know. I tried to talk to her numerous of times about like the situation and what all been going on, and it's, I don't know. And she always like try to say I'm a complaining ass dude or something like that, but certain stuff you don't like or what's going on, you gonna speak your mind on, you gonna speak up about it. So I just try to speak up about certain stuff, like, plus I be feeling sorry for her. She tell me stuff and then I speak on it, but she just say I'm complaining or whatever. So I don't know what to say about that part, complaining part. But tried to stop complaining. Guess that ain't work, because I'm not gonna lie, I moved out here in Arizona by myself, so I'm all I got. And she has her family here, like all her kids and like her grandkids is here. And like I'm just here by myself, like don't really know nobody out here. I don't know. Just be expecting time, you know, sometime together, but she be too busy. Sometimes I be understanding, like, get all of them, so let me just fall back and like do some stuff by myself. But
okay, so she went viral dogging this man out, and he refused to say anything negative about her other than they were in a bad place in their relationship, and you could tell he wanted to fix it, he just didn't know how to fix it. And he said she moved like she didn't want to be in a relationship no more. And the way he said she spoke to him probably provoked him to go in on her. There's always two sides to every story. Always two sides to every story. Now, we're going to move forward. After splitting up with Slick, I think it was less than 2 years, less than a year actually, I believe, there was another man introduced into her life. And from what I understand, she was Ubering and met his sister, and his sister introduced them. And that's how she met her current ex-husband. They didn't stay married very long, but while they were married, remember she did a vlog talking about they was going to buy a $500,000 house. Then that didn't happen. They moved into an RV. I remember she was taking a cruise, but on this cruise she would never show who she was with. Then there was a point where Slick passed and she flew to his funeral. From what I understand, quiet as it kept, the husband flew her to Slick's funeral and provided the room. So I'm like, okay, so this is making sense. This man has money. Because you don't fall in love with somebody that quick after getting out of a 5-year relationship, just getting out of a 5-year relationship. So evidently he had money. She didn't put him on a camera for the longest time. Because I was like, so is she in a relationship or what's going on? Because initially I thought she had got back with Slick. And then I was like, and as I watched, I was like, okay, it's not him. Let me show y'all how she showed us she was married.
Do y'all see the sparkle? No, wait a minute. Oh, there it go. Do you see the sparkle?
See that? She held the ring out and she was like, oh, it shines. And I was like, oh, she is married. And then I caught a glimpse of them when they bought the RV and I guess they were cleaning it out. I think that was one of 2 times that he was on her vlog. The second time was when he bought her that car.
What, a little kitchen?
No, it's a garage.
She didn't buy that car. He bought that car. And from what I understand, allegedly, I don't have any proof. This is what I found out, that he put $45,000 on that car. And if you know anything about the truck she's driving, that's close to a $100,000 truck. So he put $45,000 or $50,000 down on it. I think the payments are $900 allegedly. And the husband, or the ex-husband at this point, because he served her with divorce papers, is paying a car payment of $900. Do y'all remember the vlog where his sister came to the house, to her daughter's house, to serve her with divorce papers? Quiet as it kept, she was in that house. But the husband was in the parking lot. The husband was in the parking lot. Allegedly.
I just want to see Justine. Oh my God. Lord Jesus.
I understand why she was running from the divorce papers. I truly understand. You got a $100,000 truck that you ain't paying for. Your husband paying for that truck. If he divorced you, you got to give back that truck or sell it or figure out how to put it in your name. Now, she's told all of us that she can't afford that truck. Y'all probably saying, no, she didn't. She didn't say nothing like that. She didn't say she couldn't afford that truck. Let me tell you how she said it. Didn't she say she was Ubering? She said she was Ubering, right? There are videos out there that she's Ubering. I believe her daughter has her Ford Fusion. Her daughter drives the Ford Fusion. You're probably saying, well, how do you know he gave her that truck? Remember I said there was 1 of 2 times that he was in the vlog? The second time was when he was giving her that car. If y'all remember when she did the video saying, going to get my dream car, there was a big red bow on it. He was standing off to the side. She gave him a hug and he gave her the keys.
We ain't not the same. She ain't not the same. Mama, what you gonna say? How you feel?
Wow, let's see this. Oh my God.
Now, that gentleman lives in California. California is a no contest state. Now you may say, well, how do I know that? I have a friend, really sweet, dear friend of mine, who just went through a divorce. She was married 22 years. She was married to a CEO of a Fortune 500 company. Justine's husband lives in California. He is now suing her for that car. You might say, well, how do you know that? Her daughter read the divorce papers online and it said she is being sued for the property. So she's either gonna have to give that car back or figure out how to put it in her name. And being that she's Ubering in it, she probably can't afford that car.
You have been sued.
Sued? What the hell? I'm sued?
What?
Are you suing me? I thought this was...
You have 30 days after this.
Summons I served you to file a response. Oh, you have
A letter, phone call, or court appearance will not protect you. If you do not file a response on time, the court may make orders that take you to property.
Now, do I blame her for marrying a man with money? Nope, I sure don't. I really don't. I really don't. It's not the fact that she married this man with money and intended to take advantage of him. It's the fact that she gets on YouTube and portrays to be something she's really not. She is not a victim, y'all. This girl is not a victim. She knows what she's doing. She's playing on people's emotions. You guys are cash apping her and PayPaling her or whatever because she said it. And think about it. Does she ever say she's doing good and she's glad she's had this experience so she could guide somebody else through the difficult times and she know what it's like to make wrong decisions? No. Everything is somebody else's fault. Somebody else's fault. It was Slick's fault that they broke up, and now it's the ex-husband's fault that they're getting divorced. Why is it everybody else's fault? See, this is what y'all need to understand. When it's always somebody else's fault, you'll wind up in the same situation. But you got to understand, the common denominator is you. So what are you going to do not to put yourself in a situation where somebody's leaving you for nothing other than being you? Because she said she got a mouth on her. Slick even said she had a mouth on her. She said she had a mouth on her. I guarantee you, off camera, she is totally different. Totally different. But on YouTube, we can be whoever we want. But what she needs to understand, and she said this, and this is one thing she said. She said her goal is to be a large YouTuber.
I can't give up on my dreams. I can't give up on the things that I'm shooting for. YouTube, I love to do YouTube. It's like, I want to become a big YouTuber, you know what I'm saying?
And I hope she gets there. But what she needs to understand is, as she grows, there are going to be more people that watch you real closely. And then there's going to be somebody that knows somebody, you know somebody that knows your real story. So you got to be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Especially if you're not organic and genuine. And then the real you is exposed. Guys, I'm going to end this here. I was going to do a two-parter about this, but I don't think it's necessary. Just keep watching her. People will tell you who they truly are and what their real intent is. Just gotta pay attention. Why is it always somebody else's fault that you're in a difficult time? When do you stand and do some self-evaluation? Take self-stock and say, I'm not gonna do this again. And who gets married right after being in a relationship for 5 years and then you go off and marry this older man when you was just with a younger man? Again, do I blame her? Nope. I don't even blame him. I believe they were both in it for their own selfish reasons. I really do. She got what she got and he got what he got. So, do I blame her for trying to take advantage of that man? Nope. I don't. Because why would he meet her and marry her that soon? What did she bring to the table that said this is a woman that I'm going to marry and I'm going to be with? What did she come with that made him say this is the one for me? Think about that. All right, guys. Till next time, we're keeping up with Daz. You know what I say. Your life is on purpose. Live it with one. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.